Hello analogers, if you've seen these films on AliExpress and thought they were really weird, that's because they are. So obviously, I decided to test them. Subscribe to the channel now, because otherwise you'll forget about them later. So what I did was order some of the most famous ones, and I'll show you the results of each one. This is the Lucky SHD 400. Will it be similar to the Lucky 100? Click on the card to see this review. The camera I chose to test was the Canonet 19, which means that if the results aren't satisfactory, it will be the film's fault and not the camera's, because this camera is one of the best 35mm cameras ever made. The Lucky SHD 400 is a 35mm black and white film with ISO 400, produced by the Chinese manufacturer Lucky Film. After more than a decade off the market, it was relaunched in 2024, sparking interest among analog photography enthusiasts. Lucky SHD 400 is a popular choice among photographers seeking a dramatic and expressive look in their images due to its high contrast and pronounced grain. And why does this happen? This is due to its emulsion that responds aggressively to light, compressing tonal latitude and producing abrupt transitions between shadows and highlights. This sharp contrast is attributed to the absence of an anti-halo layer in the film emulsion, which allows light to scatter within the film base, creating halos around areas of high luminosity. This effect can be creatively exploited to achieve a more dramatic, artistic look by increasing the perception of grain. Although it can be seen as a limitation, many photographers appreciate this texture for adding a vintage and expressive character to images. In other words, the film is good for urban landscapes, architecture, and situations with intense lighting, where high contrast can be creatively explored. But it should be avoided in scenes that require wide tonal latitude, such as portraits in soft light, where sharp contrast may be less desirable. Some photographers recommend exposing the film to ISO 200 for better control of shadows and details. And honestly, that's what I should have done. If I liked the film, the answer is no. I think that for this price it is possible to find other films on the market that will deliver finer grain, such as Palmapan 400, click on the card to see the review, and Kedmir 400. Anyway, this was another review on the channel. I will still test more films from AliExpress, so subscribe to my channel now and keep shooting with film.